Grandad's been put to work in the puzzle making factory by slave driver Al. What's it like working for Ali, Grandad? What's it like? What's it like? Yeah, she a good boss?
Yeah. Bless you. Bless your heart.
In kisses and cuddles. I think that's
Oh, bless your heart. I love you. Love you, little girl.
I love you, Grandad.
I love you too. You're the best granddaughter I've ever had. Yeah? The bestest granddaughter. Why do you think it's wobbly? Because it's wobbly on the sea, isn't it? And when the boat moves one way, that stays in the right position.
So it's not wet.
Yeah? Yeah, that's why it's wobbly. Yeah.
Say winner winner chicken. Say winner winner fish pie dinner.
It's winner's for spider. And Mimi and Al.
Chop him in half.
Chop, 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 chop.
What's it?
Oh, it's too big.
Oh God, it's escaped. Alora, what about this thing? Alora, what about this? Look, I think it's for balancing. Look. Oh, oh. You gonna come and have a balance? Take cover.
Yeah.
Why? Because of the wind? I'm alright. Daddy's a heavy daddy. Cover me with my hat. What? I look like. I don't think that's the way to do it. That's how you keep yourself warm. Okay. You been in a car? Watch Daddy go. Whoa! Run, 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 run! Oh, nearly! Have another go. Run, 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 run! Turn a corner. I got you, good buddy.
I got you.
Yeah, we did it. Look at the two Christmas elves. Look at that elf.
You look beautiful, Popeye.
You look beautiful, boy.
And then your grumpy old man.
Come on, Santa. Where are you? Tobe?
Baby.
Toby. No, you don't need to. Toby, you don't need to bark.
Good boys. Can you go?
Christmas out and
Yeah.
put it dress up as Santa.
Good boy. Ready?
Dress up as. Good boy.
Good boy.
Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday morning, and because it's a Sunday, obviously I've got work because I work all the time, which is okay. I don't mind it. I like my work, but sometimes a Sunday does feel like it should be a Sunday, and especially today feels like it should be a proper Sunday where I am curled up with a book with infinite hot chocolates, a blanket, and maybe watch some children's films. That's about it. That's what I want to do today. But instead, I'm going to go into work. I'm going to get my gubbins together and get going. So, I've not got quite coffee and blanket and book. I've got coffee, banana blueberry muffin, and seat. So yeah, we're nearly there. It's not bad. Sunday. I'm not feeling grumpy or groggy about it. It's just today I'd very much prefer not to be working, but I am. I just want to spend a day at home playing Lego, which is what the baby is doing today, and the beanie is doing the same, accompanying her, being her work slave. Yeah, I nearly went for a swim off the Battery Rocks today. I didn't quite have the guts. There were two other ladies swimming, and normally, I don't know, I prefer to do things on my own the first time for some reason, and then kind of build up to being with people. But every morning there's people swimming there, so this might be one where I have to pluck up the guts, go and meet strangers, and take all my clothes off and swim with them. So, yeah, that could be a bit difficult for me, I think, maybe, but I'm going to do it. I think maybe tomorrow or my day off. I really want to do it though. I'm so interested to see what effect the ice cold water is going to have on my body, especially with my lower back being the way it is. I think it's either going to make it really, really terrible, or it's going to make it a lot better. We shall see. What are you reading, Ali? What is it?
The flower book, man.
The flower book?
Yeah. This is Nanny got me.
Nanny got you, yeah. Okay, good girl. So I'm tucked up in bed, about to start reading my book after a lovely day at work. I did something today that I feel I should probably confess to you all. I jogged. It's not big, it's not clever. I'm not proud of myself, but I jogged. Now, all joking aside, why did I jog? Well, my osteopath said that I should probably do some cardio stuff, and jogging was one of the things, swimming was one of the things. So I tried it today, and I thought, this is going to really suck. As I had my rucksack on, I also had walking trousers on, and heavy steel toe cap boots on, so, and a hat and a leather jacket. Well, a pleather jacket, whatever. But I jogged. I can't say that it was bad, which is even more worrying. So I jogged from the Jubilee Pool to the fish and chip shop that's along the front. So not very far at all. But I jogged that bit, and then I had an asthma attack, which is normally my trouble with anything that's cardio, especially if it's cold. My asthma just kicks in. So I stopped for a minute, took my Ventolin, and then decided to carry on. I carried on walking for a bit to let my heart rate lower again and my breathing clear. And then I jogged all the way from the skate park on the front to Newlyn itself, the fisherman's statue in Newlyn. I thought I would die doing that jog, and I didn't die at all doing that jog because I'd taken the Ventolin. It had relaxed my my tubes. I was actually fine to jog along there. The only thing that slowed me down a bit is I was wearing walking boots and I had a hole in my sock, I discovered as I got home, or the jogging caused the hole in my sock, I'm not sure. I had a bit of a sore heel. So I may have to actually get something that I can run in and with, and I don't want to become a jogger, but it might be inevitable, as it has made me feel pretty good. My hips feel a lot looser. Plus I've been doing my regular stretches every day, every morning. God, Mum, you're going to disown me. I might become a person who jogs. It's for health reasons, not for fun though, so can I be excused? Stop.
Yes, not right.
This is me trying to get on with my day this morning. It's my day off. If it was dry, I'd be going to a skate park. It's absolutely storming and horrible. And getting motivated today is pretty hard when you've got this worm thing and what looks to be a sugar mouse in a jumper next to me. It's not right. It's just... Oh yeah. At the zebra. Again. But we've brought 2 guests. Doggies. We have bribery. In the form of cucumber. Because these 2 guys love cucumber. Really miserable day. And just on the way to pick Harley up from nursery. And because it's so rural, I can stop off in the church just for a couple of seconds to shelter and to reset my MP3 player because it's so rural that Spotify has lost connection. So you find me again in bed. It's about 8 o'clock and it's really, really nice. Today we took the boys on the bus to town so they could meet one of my volunteers who's always wanted to meet them, and we always seem to miss her on her days that she's in, and so they got to meet the boys today. We then walked along the seafront for a bit, which was very, very blustery and very, very windy, and we ended up with some very, very interesting hairstyles. Stopped for some lunch. The boys had a sausage each, which they really liked, and then we went Lidl's and went home. It was really, really nice day just spending with Beanie, just me and her, being friends. I couldn't even tell you what we talked about. We didn't talk while we ate actually, because Beanie was so hungry, or we were dead silent and just shoved food in our face. And the only thing we were saying was to stop whining to Popeye, because he was very noisy. Got home and then I had to dash out and grab Alora. Walked to Mousel, and then it poured with rain halfway there. I was listening to my own stuff on the way after I lost signal with Spotify, and I'm gonna try and do it as a performance soon. I've got 3 or 4 tracks that I'd like to recite and do as a sort of laptop and launch pad thing. So now I've got to think of a creative way to perform that. But yeah, that could be interesting to do. I feel like I'm about ready to kind of make the adventure out into the creative world again in public. Yeah, we'll just see how it goes really. I don't know how it'll go. We'll see. Stunning this evening. The moon's just like reflecting off the sea. Yeah, another one.
Yeah, go again. Yeah, go again. Yeah.
I'll do the countdown.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, go!
Oh, awkward split. Oh. Oh no, this is never gonna get. It's got to kind of come in from this angle. Oh,
Oh my.
nearly, Daddy.
And then Toby just walked.
Dog on the field. We're making vegan focaccia.
Vegan capture.
Yeah.
Chef. And Toby, the sous chef. What are you doing?
Watching this bubbling.
Okay.